Oh yeah, I did some yard work yesterday. Came out, cleaned out the flower beds, got everything kicked out of them or cut up out of them, and now it's all out in the grass. I went ahead and cut it up with the lawnmower. Did a lot yesterday. I did a whole lot yesterday. Got the backhoe back on Penny. I got all my tools and stuff cleaned up out the yard. Hey, let's take a look at the grass today. So I figure it's only gonna be one more cut. Let's go take a look. Oh, the ducks got attacked bad yesterday, yeah. Really bad. Hey, look at that. The lines are looking good this morning. Yard is looking good. Hey, I'm thinking about removing this tree. It makes it hard to see out of the house and out of off the porch. But check this out, the fire is going. Basically, I came back and I cleaned up all my tools out the yard for Penny. Basically, the mower deck is gone now. Everything is put away. And look at that. That boy is smoking good. The ducks got attacked pretty bad yesterday. I dropped this on yesterday and it's been smoking all night. Smoking pretty good. My babies look like they got hurt so bad. Yesterday I let them out and y'all not doing so good. We're not gonna put y'all on camera today. Y'all not doing so good. Hey, they got attacked yesterday by something. Basically, I went on my morning walk, came back, and they were gone. I let them out yesterday, trying to feed them and stuff, and they did not want to go back in that cage, which I understand why. It's too small, not enough room to move. They want to get out and do what they do. But it's predators out in the middle of the day, and they look like they must be hungry. So I'm working on this cage right here to give them a little bit more space. I got the whole bottom side of it done. What I'm gonna do on the outside is I'm just gonna put, this is not where it's gonna stay, but this is where I'm working on it at. I don't know where it's gonna stay just yet, but I'm gonna make sure it's dig proof all the way around it so nothing can dig in it. Finish the top of it and get the ducks off in it. Like I said, we got a lot of work done in the yard yesterday. Got a few things I gotta do, but let's get out here on this walk. Y'all stick with me. Oh yeah. Hey, good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Shaw.
Another beautiful morning. Hey, it really is. Hey, it's getting cooler, but it is an amazing looking morning out this morning. I mean, it feels fresh out. Smells fresh. Oh yeah. Hey, it feels like I had a lot happen yesterday, even though yesterday wasn't that big of a day. I went swimming yesterday. That was great. That junk felt amazing. It felt much needed yesterday. Like, I don't know why. Well, probably because I didn't do any activity really Sunday. Not in comparison to what I normally would. Well, no, I take that back. Trick-or-treating, that was a lot of walking. Maybe that's why it felt so great. Because we went a lot of places on, I mean, yeah, I feel like we did better than we normally would. But we ain't talking about 2 days ago. We talking about yesterday. Oh, I'm going back too far in the past. Hey, yesterday, one of the guinea pigs, Coco, she passed away. Hey, really? I mean, that was kind of expected for me. What was unexpected is my son, he seemed like he was hurt a little bit, but like, we really didn't talk about it much yesterday, and I don't know what that meant, but they home today. home from school today, so I'll probably be sitting down and talking to him a little bit. I got to go to work today, so that's one thing I need to do. No pool today. Really probably don't plan on doing much yard work. I feel like I got everything done yesterday. So yesterday, the ducks was doing all good. I was all happy. I got 9 daggone eggs out of them. So yesterday I let them out, and while I was getting their cage back together to put them back in, they just had waddled off and went somewhere. And I'm thinking, well, I'll just leave them out until I get back from my morning walk. And I was like, when I get back, I'll go ahead and I'll put them away. Well, bad mistake. Now I put them so much food and water out and gave them bugs and everything to make them feel like there was no reason to go nowhere. But I guess because they've been locked up in a cage for 2 days. And that's what I was thinking, like, I'm gonna let them stretch a little longer than normal. But I'm sitting here thinking like, man, now the cage is just the safest place for them. I don't know what's changed, but clearly it ain't as much food out here as it used to be. So now, whatever these predators are that's attacking my ducks now, it's like they waiting for my ducks to get out. Like they just waiting for them. Like they looking at my ducks like they easy money. Like, oh yeah, we gonna shake y'all down. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, it's like I got Kung Fu duckies. Hey, these boys blessed, not luckies. Hey, they keep on coming back. I got company. But, so let me tell y'all that. Yesterday, I went and signed the waiver. So now, I am officially a volunteer in this park, the park extensions. So I can come out here and edit stuff if I want to. Yep, you heard me. I can come out and cut branches and cut up logs that have fallen. I'm allowed to. How you doing? Good morning, good morning. I was just saying I went and signed a waiver to come out here and be able to help. And look who I ran into this morning. Good morning, how you doing?
Morning, good, how are you?
Doing pretty good. Hey, I'll be back out here. Let me finish my walk. Oh yeah, so that's the man right there. That's who started these trails. He told me that some years ago he had put in a thing to start these trails, and he is the one who has been maintaining them ever since. So I met him about 3 days ago, and 2 days ago, Halloween, I think. We run into each other a few times. But anyway, now I see who it is, and I know how to go about fixing things like this. Now I'm allowed to. If I want to bring a drill and nails out, I can fix stuff like this on my own. And the great thing about it is I told him, I said, I don't know what I could use them for, but hey, let me get them volunteer hours. What I'm saying is being proactive. Look, y'all, I'm already out here. I'm counting this as an hour today. I guess what I'm saying is I come out here and I make sure these trails be clean. I make sure they be, what I'm saying is, what I always say, make something worth more than just one thing. So now what I'm saying is, I want to make these the worth community service hours. I'm out here taking care of a park in my backyard, and I have proof of every hour, at a minimum every video. But I'm saying, the time that I'm not on the camera, if I come out here and I do something with my family, I'm saying, yeah, you can double down. I always feel like I'm being a good citizen. I'm taking care of something that don't belong to me. Hey, the best part of this is, with it being connected to my yard, and basically what I'm saying is, it's so much better being somebody else's. I don't have to pay the tax on it. But at the same time, Ooh, lead me to another discussion I had with a neighbor yesterday. So they said she's told me she was training to go out of town she wanted to practice doing some hiking because they're about to go on a family hike. And I was like, yeah, no problem, I don't mind. You know, she wanted to cut through the yard. And I was like, look, I don't mind. I said, but please just don't go taking people with you through, you know, friends and family, because I don't want people thinking that this is the way. Like, don't go cutting through my yard. I feel like that's just I don't know, I feel like that's an invasion of privacy or boundary to do it, especially when you see a sign that says don't. Like, if I ever saw a sign that said do not enter, I would be in fear of my life. I'm gonna get shot if I break that rule. Not waiting for the police to show up, but the fact that people are so just blatantly, well, what she told me was that people think that where I live is a rural area, and it's not. And I'm like, I didn't understand that. I'm like, what does that mean, a rural area? She's like, well, when you go out into the country, you know, you might own 100 acres, but everybody just, you know, in the area just feels comfortable using it. And I'm thinking, what? How? And she was explaining it's just a rule, an unknown rule. And I'm thinking, no. Like, if I had 100 acres, I would want to be able to do this on 100 acres. She's like, well, you would just tell, you and your kids would just know that when you go out there, you got to put on hunting gear during this time of year. And I'm thinking, that's not acceptable. And I watch hunting and fishing game shows, and I'm saying, if you're hunting on somebody's property without their permission, everybody should know that that's wrong. You can't hunt on somebody's property without their permission. Like, you shouldn't even bring a firearm on somebody's property without their permission. I'm saying, yeah, a person should not feel like they don't have to be, like they have to be careful. What I'm saying is, you should be careful, but you shouldn't feel like you should have to be careful. To me, boundaries are boundaries, and I don't care whose they are or where they come from. What I'm saying is, hey, now I feel like boundaries have gotten a little, like even widened a little bit. Now I feel like people even feel like they're entitled to a 6-foot bubble, which I'm saying, I agree. The problem is you just don't know who feels like they need a 6-foot bubble and who don't until you interact with them, you know what I mean? You can't see people's boundaries nowadays in more than one way because of how far they place them. And I don't know. But I'm saying physical boundaries, hey, that's touching somebody. Look, don't touch. Keep your hands to yourself. Hey, we should all know that. Respect physical boundaries. At least do your best to. Unless somebody disrespects your physical boundary, and then I'm saying I guess you do what you need to do in that moment. Hey, I tell you, we ain't going into all that. But I was just shocked. I mean, only reason I say that is because to me, if you work hard to get something, if you work hard to do something in your life, nobody else should be able to tell you how you use it. Nobody else should tell you how to enjoy it. Nobody else should just openly be able to enjoy it without paying the consequence and the actions that you had to pay to utilize it. And if you ain't paying that, at least you're gonna pay me the respect that asking me. What I'm saying is, that's how it goes. In my opinion, if that's not how it goes, then what I'm saying is, hey, like I said, I felt very offended that I dug on my neighbor's property. What I'm saying is I crossed a boundary, and the problem was I didn't know where the boundary was. And I did not do as much as I should have to have identified the boundary before I just got to doing work. But I got a new toy, I got happy, I got busy, and now I feel some type of way. I ain't saying he feels some type of way. I'm saying I feel some type of way. And the reason I say that is because I do. I try to do my best to respect other people's boundaries. Period. I don't care what it is. If it don't belong to me, I do my best to respect it. I'm saying I kind of feel like that life is a little bit forced on me. Hey, when I pop up out of somebody's yard that I'm unfamiliar with, but I be lost, like, hey, I just need to get through right here. If I ever do that, hey, I be feeling so bad. I look, hey, what I'm saying is, I feel like I'm either gonna get shot or the police called on me, one way or another. And I'm saying, that's with nothing being done. What I'm saying is, I done had stuff stolen out of my yard. Hey, where I grew up, no matter who walked in your backyard, if you was in the backyard, that posed a threat and posed a problem. Hey, don't walk through my backyard. Hey, and I'm not saying that to be rude. What I'm saying is you never know what somebody's intentions are. What I'm saying is I don't want to sit here and try and figure out and explain what everybody's intentions are as to why they're in my backyard. What I'm saying is it's my backyard. This is in my backyard. If I had to walk through somebody else's yard to get here, I would not be utilizing it. But yes, it just landed that I landed in the right spot. Yeah, I feel blessed. That's what I come out here and say every day. I do. But it would be so awkward to be out doing what I think I'm in. Like right now, if I run into somebody else, that's what's supposed to happen. But if I'm in a place where I feel like I'm not supposed to run into anybody else, and I do, like I gotta stop doing what I'm doing, but I'm in my area to do what I'm supposed to. You get where I'm going with this? All right. I don't want to make it seem like I'm the type of person who no. What I'm saying is, I like having the ability to say, I guess what I'm saying is, I do my best to control my life and everything within it. I don't try to control other people's lives or other people's property or what other people do. What I'm saying is, I just respect it the same. And I'm not saying people trying to control. I don't feel that way. I just feel, I don't know. Some people, even when they do, like the last person that I had to walk out my yard, I'm sitting here thinking like, I don't feel threatened by you at all, but clearly you're still a criminal. That sign clearly said don't trespass, and you chose to anyway. So though you felt like you didn't do anything wrong, or, you know, hey, this doesn't apply to me. What I'm saying is, stop thinking that way. I don't know, that's just the most frustrating thing ever. I can't stand when people think that things don't apply to them. And it's like, had I called the police on that gentleman, what would I look like then? But it's like, hey, I don't want people back there. People have taken things out of my yard. And that made it so I wanted to, because at first the sign said, hey, all are welcome. Just do not destroy. Literally, my son made the sign. And that same sign that my son made, after people kept disrespecting my yard, they ended up stealing the sign. After the sign got covered and said, do not enter. What I'm saying is, to me, the problem is when you invite one and you don't let them know the rules, then they invite others and they never even heard of the rules or don't even know who you are. My friends take me through here all the time. We're allowed to go through here. You're in my yard. Who can tell you that? Yeah. What I'm saying is, that's how I feel. And it ain't, I don't feel like I'm the type of person who does it just to be funny. What I'm saying is, hey, what I'm saying is I don't care why people think I do it. What I'm saying is, when it becomes to being mine, I do what I feel like I want to do. And I don't do that with nobody else's. Hey, that brought out some kind of energy in me. But it's just point blank. What I'm saying is, everybody around me let me know what their boundaries were as soon as I moved in. Except for one neighbor. And I'm saying, it was welcomed because I wanted to learn my land just that way anyway. And I learned my neighbors at the same time. Whoa, that's a piece of the American flag right there. Man, let's take a look at that. Oh yeah. I like that. That was meant to be found by me. Yep. That's right. I don't know. I tell you what, that right there, that was worse than community service hours right there. Yep. I hate to see my daggone flag get drugged through the mud. Yeah, people don't know how to treat nothing these days. What I'm saying, the parks or the country, or the people within. Maybe that's what I'm doing. Hey, I told my wife, I said, I'm running for president 2062. Hey, give me 40 years of doing community service hours. Hey, and I'm learning how to talk. Yeah, I can already see from the other day's video, your boy been learning how to walk. What I'm saying is, I ain't trying to just change this country, though. I'm trying to change the world. Hey, Elon, he moving to other worlds. I'm gonna do everything I can to fix this one. Yep. Because to me, this one is worth saving. And everybody in it too. And that's just what your boy planning to do. And that's a statement that be true. We ain't done. We still got a few. Oh, man, I got to go get my daggone shot. Not COVID. I'm talking about the flu. I do it every year. And today, guess what? It's coming due. Yeah, I think she set it up for a time frame around 2. And then I got to go to work. So I got a few things to do. Hey. Yep. Slow down when you're eating. Make sure you chew. Sure, your rhymes are whack. I mean, they're boo-boo. Hey, I be tripping, I know. But I do. I feel like now, I don't know. I don't know why my mind be changing and my mindset. But I feel like I come out here in the mornings to talk about what I want to talk about. I guess I've been doing that though, huh? You know? I feel like, I don't know. Still can't talk about everything, but that's soon to change. Hey, once I get to being free, yeah, and I can talk about what I want. I ain't holding back. Nah, I'm just playing. Say, Shaw, what's holding back? I can't talk about that. Hey, but it's a beautiful morning. Yesterday, I was saying how many people don't hear me coming. Now you see all these leaves out here and how loud I be talking and people don't even hear me. It's like my voice blend in. Yeah. I have to wear bright orange out this boy and people still wouldn't see me. Look what I got on now. I'm like the golden child out here. People don't even be hearing me coming. Like, Sean, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's right, I'm out here doing me. I'm doing me. I'm walking trails right now. And this was gonna be like till it's over. Till it's over. But it's far from over. Oh yeah. Hey, these leaves making it so people can hear me, I'm sure. Do you hear me coming? Yeah. Oh shoot. So yesterday, I told y'all the guinea pig went. I had to get her up out of there, but I did it when my son wasn't home. And like I said, he didn't come talk to me today, but they out of school today, so I'm gonna talk to him about it, see how he feels. I took and stuffed her outside. It's cool out, so she shouldn't be, attracting no buzzards or nothing right now. Hopefully. And we'll see what he want to do with her before I do something with her. I'd hate to make a decision and he'd be like, I wanted to. And I'm like, you see what I'm saying? Like, but really what's crazy because I didn't even mention this yesterday, but Coco actually belonged to Miles, my youngest. But my oldest, Major, he responsible for all of the, taking care of him. So I wasn't even thinking about it when I told Miles, because I'm like, well, but I'm like, man, that was his guinea pig. He's the one who chose her. Ooh. So now I got to see how he feel too. Ooh, because he came home from school. He said, hey, Dad, how's Coco doing? I said, oh, big boy, she ain't make it. He was like, and I was like, I ain't told Major yet. And I'm sitting here thinking like, shoot, what about his feelings in the whole situation? But I don't know. That's why I need to sit down and ask him a question. That's what I mean. I think just like that. I think that so many times, so many people get forced to just deal with things without being questioned. I mean, if you never get to sit down, I guess what I'm saying is it's a way to build a calmness. You just got to figure out how to calm a situation first. And just sitting talking to my kids and watching how they respond to things, I hope that I'm helping the situation. Because they probably be like, Dad, it was cool until you brought it back up. And I'd be like, well, I just want to know how y'all dealing with it. I don't know. But I know, to me, I feel like my boys are capable of handling, so far they've been capable of handling their emotions. And that is one thing that makes me proud. I'm saying when they get angry, I see how they deal with it. When they get sad, I see how they deal with it. And what I'm saying is there was nobody around to see how I dealt with stuff. I had to learn how to deal with my emotions. And I'm saying that junk was hard because I always felt like somebody else was the reason why my emotions were always being affected. And I'm saying, period. It's like if this didn't go the way that I wanted it to, it would be like, well, I didn't have complete control over that. Why do I keep getting offended or upset? I don't know where I'm going with this one. I don't know. It's not until you realize that you control you from within. Ooh, what I'm saying is, I feel like I'm saying that I'll never ever get set off. And I'm saying that's not true. What I'm saying is, I work hard every day to ensure that I don't get set off. I hope that that's a difference and people understand it. Because what I'm saying is, it's stuff like this that I feel like clears my head. If I went to a place, where I couldn't get out and, well, I don't know if that's possible. I guess what I'm saying is, no matter where you are, you got to figure out how to find peace within. And I don't know how that sounds. That made me sound like some Buddha monk, like you're finding peace within. No, what I'm saying is, I don't know. If you find that your peace is wavering, what I'm saying is you got to find some way to solid down that foundation. I'm saying that's why it comes to balance. Your peace, your mindset, whatever it is, like, I don't know. But I feel like even now, I feel like coming out here, I look forward to it even more. Kind of like going to the pool. If y'all don't be hearing the excitement that I find in an activity, because what I'm saying is when you find an activity that provides you with a benefit, I mean, why wouldn't you love it? It's an activity that you already enjoy, and then you see the benefit of it. It's kind of like swimming, kind of like this. I see the benefit. I see how I'm walking better. I see how my mind, I feel like it's thinking a little bit clearer. I feel at peace. I mean, sometimes. But what I'm saying is, look, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know where I'm going with it. And I don't know why I keep saying it. Your boy struggle hard to find peace every single day. Hey, but I love the struggle because that's what life is about. What I'm saying is, hey, life is to be enjoyed every single day of it. But it's not to be enjoyed in excess. It's to be enjoyed in balance. When you find true balance and things start harmonizing, I'm saying it feel like peace comes so much easier. Hey, I'm about to go find some harmony right now. I don't know what I'm about to do, y'all. Hey, but I'm about to get up off this camera because I don't know where I'm going with this. So let me go. Hey, much respect, much love. This your boy, and I'm out.